Did you put it upside down?
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Does the picture say that? Let me delete this video.
Yeah, the tube's, yeah, it's upside down.
No.
Yes! Look up the picture.
Why'd they do that? Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we were going to do a little bit of plumbing work. So I got the freshwater tank here, some PEX tubing, a whole bunch of connectors. I'll show you all that in a minute. But I just figured I'd kind of go through everything, and once I have things installed I will show you what we came up with. So let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, we got a 30-gallon, right here, 30-gallon freshwater tank. We have an assortment of fittings, hoses. We got our SureFlow water pump and accumulator. And it's all going to be stored under our bench right here. So there's just enough room for everything. And it'll go all the way over to the corner there where the sink and hot water heater are. Well, it's been a few days, and like at least 10 good trips to Home Depot for a lot of returns and exchanges and everything else. We finally got the plumbing done. At least like 90-95% done. So let me show you what we came up with and just explain how it all works. So under here we got our water tank here. Fresh water fill along with our city water fill here. And down in the very corner is where you get your outlet for your water. Comes through these tubing. This tubing here is just a silencing kit, so it just helps keep the vibrations down. But goes through a little pre-filter, then your water pump. We ended up putting a drain here so we can actually use the pump and drain our tank that way. And then it goes up through to this accumulator, and this just kind of helps keep the water pressure stable. And then from here we got another shut off here. This just shuts off this system from the rest going over to the water heater and the sink. So from here we'll show you. You got our fresh water here, cold water, and that goes into our water heater right here. And then it also splits off to the cold water to our shower and to our sink. As you can see, we don't have a sink installed, so this is our temporary little fixture. From the water heater, it actually comes out and splits off the same way, but this water heater is a little bit different than what I think some other people use. Usually people use an electric water heater or propane powered, and we decided to go with this. What's cool about this one is it's a 5-gallon water heater, and you actually heat up the water using your engine coolant. So when you're driving around, it heats up that water for you, and it stays hot for a good day at least. And it takes no electricity, no nothing, so that's really cool. It also, with that hot water it holds, it shares the water from your cold water, your fresh water, and so you get a lot of hot water out of this. Overall, we have, I think, 35 gallons of water capacity, and it works great so far from what we know. That's where we're at. So next thing, we have this is the only thing we have left right here, is this goes down into our gray tank. And once we get the countertops on and a sink installed, we can finish that drain. But I think other than that, we are done with plumbing, so that's pretty great. What else? Is that it? Oh, we also have a water filter that we'll install too, and that'll be a separate little faucet for that. So other than that, I think we're all set.
Okay, so now we're going to start working on cutting up our countertops so that we can get our sink and installed so that we can get our drain installed, and then we'll be officially done with our plumbing. And then once we get the countertops on,
we put the stove on as well.
We can get the stove on.
You'll see the stove.
We get to paint everything, and then trimming, and then, you know, lots of other little stuff.
A lot of little things. But overall, like, we're getting close to where, like, this is pretty livable.
Very close.
Yeah.
So on to the countertops.
Let's do it. We wanted butcher block, but it's really expensive. And we had quite a bit of counter space actually, so we decided to go with this instead, which is it's just a much cheaper option. I forget how much we paid, but it was just over $100, like $120 for 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. So really good, just over an inch thick, and I think it'll stain really well and last a long time. So we're gonna try to cut this down, get the first piece fitted, and hopefully it turns out.
So now that we got this all figured out, we're going to install our water filter. We're going to start with the spigot. Yep, that's where we're at. Did you put it upside down?
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Does the picture say that? Can we delete this video?
Yeah, the tube, yeah, it was upside down.
No.
Yes! look up a picture.
Why'd they do that? Poor instructions. Okay, you guys, well, this brings us to the end of this video, but we got a lot done. Sorry we didn't exactly document everything, like the plumbing. I totally just
did it.
I just did it, and I didn't really pick up the camera until we finished that part. So other than missing the main portion of the plumbing, you did get to see a little bit. I guess that leads us to the next video, the next step.
Now what we have to do,
Thanks.
we have to finish up the counters and get them stained so we can get the sink officially installed.
Yes.
So that we can completely complete the plumbing. But for most part it's completely done. We have it drained right, we have everything tested, the city water, the tank, everything doesn't leak.
The water level sensor, we got a sea level tank monitor, and we tested that.
So we're good on plumbing, except for you gotta finalize it.
Yeah.
So in our next video, look forward to us finishing our counters and painting the inside and getting our cabinetry and drawers all finished up.
Yeah.
And I do believe flooring is coming up.
Cross your fingers. Hopefully the flooring. But that's gonna sum up like the build of this. Yes, the overall construction of this whole thing.
Of the inside. Then we got the cab and the motor. So there's still lots to be done.
There's a few more things. But as far as our timeline goes and what you might expect to see, it's hard to say, but we're hoping to finish this whole thing in about 3 weeks, give or take a week. So I look forward to more videos, and
give this video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, subscribe. We hope you enjoyed it. We will see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.